When you see that whole deal of the champion not returning, well, it's not like he's just walked away and gone to Barbados or something like that. He's now got time to focus on the team that you've had for a while now.
Yeah, so I run the team the last 4 years. That's how I started racing here. But yeah, some of the kids starting to do better. I've got some other KZ drivers, and there's just too much to focus on when I'm trying to coach and race myself. So I'd rather put all the effort into everyone, make sure they're getting the best of what I can give them, and see if we can get some results across the board.
It's interesting because across different motorsport disciplines, I've noticed that drivers have got this whole thing, I've just got to race. But when they step into a role like you have, it's actually surprisingly rewarding. Is it the same for you?
Yeah, I mean, I've been coaching since I was 18. I'm 25 now, and 16 actually. And yeah, I've loved it. I mean, over a good weekend, you can have 8 wins instead of having, 1 win just by yourself. Yep. And yeah, this weekend we got guys in the top 5, all running up the front, and it just takes the stress off myself trying to perform while I'm worrying about so many other things. And yeah, it's a great feeling when everyone goes well.
Yeah, exactly right. Now let's talk about Western Australia. It's obviously, we're not going to the West this year for the championship. Is it almost out there on an island? Does that stop the progress of the guys over in Perth and all up the West Coast?
It makes it difficult. Our championship at home is very different to this. So bringing kids from there to here, it's usually a big jump. But, it's a stepping stone for us, and we try and offer something that's cost effective for West Australians to be able to do that. And this year we've also got some Eastern Staters in the team, so just trying to get results across the board. And yeah, it's been good so far. We've had a great run today.
It's really, really good what you've been able to do. That whole thing of being able to coach, what's the youngest you're coaching this year?
Little Mason is 8, I think. Wow. So, yeah, I mean, everyone thinks of me as a race driver that's seen me at AKC, but I've literally, for the last 3 years, I've done 5 race meetings a year, which is just AKC, a couple club days. So, yeah, my focus has always been coaching at home. So to move it here makes it feel like a whole, it's similar to home. So we'll do some racing in Europe this year, I think. I've got a couple meetings to go do over there and maybe Vegas. So the focus moves a little to that and keep Australia for the coaching and the team.
It's really interesting because that whole idea of, you just need seat time. You've been just doing 5 races a year and getting a championship.
Yeah, I'm very lucky that coaching people, it keeps your head in the game. So, it's hard for me if I go to the track and tell this guy, do this, and then I go out there and don't do it myself. I look like a bit of a hypocrite. So, yeah, coaching every weekend and being in the shop every single day keeps my head in the game, but there certainly has been difficulties. There's times where my technique isn't perfect like some others out there, and we've lacked pace from time to time, but we've managed to race our way forward and somehow get 3 championships out of it.
All right. One last little question, and let's go back to this whole idea of you coaching young guys. How do you find that little bit of gold that other kids may not have? What are you looking for?
Look, it's hard. I got a kid that just stepped up from Cadet 9. He ran at the front of Cadet 9, didn't dominate, but ran right at the front, and he stepped into 12s, and he must have had one of the best first Cadet 12 AKC days of his life. He's been running in the top 5, I think he's got a couple 6th and a 7th or something in the heats, and he's literally just stepped into 12. So some kids just take to it, mature really quickly when they have a really big stage like this. Other kids struggle with the changeover. Yeah. It's up to the kids, really. We give them all the tools and let them go out there and push them in the right direction. But at the end of the day, they're the ones sitting in the hot seat.